Thank you, everybody. We appreciate it. Thank you for joining us. As you can tell with the lead into that broadcast, we certainly have a lot of big and important news to share, don't we, Gabino?
We certainly do.
I know, right? So I'd like to formally state that Saphyre has finalized their Series A funding for a whopping $18.7 million. So we didn't do this alone. There was a lot of help out there, and so there's going to be a couple shout outs and kudos. First of which to our original initial investors. You took a chance on us when you didn't think you might get your money back. So we thank you sincerely from the bottom of our hearts, for sticking with us through thick and thin. So we wouldn't be here without you, and getting to a Series A is a great accomplishment by itself. So thank you. Secondly, to our employees, some of which are here today, thank you for joining us, and others virtually. A lot of you work pro bono, work for free, or cut your salaries just to be a part of this crazy adventure. So thanks for sticking with us from the beginning. And lastly, it's to our clients and larger community out there. You know, without you and your interest in our business and engagement, we wouldn't be having the visibility that we have today. So we sincerely thank you as well.
Yeah, the startup journey is not easy. It's like jumping off a cliff for the very first time. And you land in that water, and it's all about survival, just treading that water. And that's how you make it real, because you just got to survive. But you can't do it alone. Like Steve said earlier, you got a lot of help, and that's truly humbling that so many people believe in you, believed in us to make this all happen. But if we're going to reach new heights, we've got to find new partners. And today we're going to be focusing on two of which are new, and I believe you have the honors to introduce the first.
Yeah, I do. And like if you notice our other announcements, we like announcing things on twos. This partner went twice in on us, so we sincerely thank them for that. So it is my honor and privilege to formally announce that JP Morgan has doubled down on the Saphyre endeavor.
Honestly, I said it at the first press release we gave, JP Morgan's my home. It's kind of like that Game of Thrones feeling when you come home to Winterfell, they want it back. That's what I felt like, but this is even bigger. I have a lot to thank for to JP. My career was made at JP Morgan. I learned quite a bit, worked in their custody fund services operations, worked in the capital markets business, helped reprocess, re-engineer some of their KYC, AML, client onboarding activities. And then I had the honor to be presented with the opportunity to help turn around one of the startup investments they made in a consortium with other financial institutions. And in fact, it was my brother who encouraged me. He said, you know, you really should check this out. Who knows, you might come up with an idea that will revolutionize the finance industry. And frankly, that's where I came up with the idea behind Saphyre. So with that being said, we've done a lot of work with JP Morgan. And one individual in particular has helped us from nearly the beginning. He's the big maestro. Most of you know his name, and that is Naveen TV. He's helped us tremendously, and I believe we have a quote from him.
We do, and Naveen certainly works a lot of magic over there in his angle at JP Morgan, so it is an honor to read his quote here. He states that JP Morgan was an early adopter of Saphyre, and we're delighted to continue supporting them on their journey to create market-leading onboarding workflow. We believe in driving industry change to enable better collaboration tools for our clients, for our peers, and ourselves, and the Saphyre's technology is helping to do that. We are proud to support Saphyre to further build scale in the industry.
Great, great, great news, and thank you for that, Naveen. But the show doesn't stop there. We've got two more to announce, and as most people know, Saphyre is a global endeavor, and if we're going to go global, we got to work with other partners in other regions. So we've found one in the European mainland. It's a big strategic partner, and Steve, I'll give you the honors.
It's another honor and privilege to formally announce that BNP Paribas has joined the Saphyre endeavor.
Truly, truly exciting times. The pie's getting bigger, the network's getting bigger. I have to do a quick shout out to Gerhard Krosteiner. He saw the diamond in the rough. He's been a big champion at BNP. I know there's Angelos and a number of other folks we've been working with, so you're not forgotten, just are tight on time. But I will say, I think we got a quote from one of the senior executives.
Sure, and that gentleman's name is Joe Bernard, Global Markets COO and Head of Engineering. And he says, as a leading European global markets house, We are proud to partner with Saphyre in delivering innovation and transforming the client experience. Technology is a cornerstone of our growth ambition, and by partnering with leading fintech firms, we aim to harness powerful, scalable collaboration solutions for the benefit of our clients globally.
Thank you so much for that. Truly, truly, again, humbling and exciting. But the show doesn't stop there. Like I said before, we got a third partner to announce. And I think in the 5 years we've been doing this, we've met hundreds of suitors, some of which wanted to buy us, some of them wanted to control us. And it takes a lot of courage, a lot of faith and belief in yourself and in your team to walk away from the deal. And we walked away from a lot of deals. But I got to tell you, this third partner, our first meeting, it was love at first sight. We knew they're the right guys to work with. And I think, Steve, again, I'll give you the honors.
It will be an honor to formally announce that HCAP Partners has joined the Saphyre endeavor.
Truly, truly exciting. As we mentioned before, we've had an initial set of investors, family and friends support us, but the HCAP team, they're helping us scale in ways we couldn't believe. Tim Bupnick and his team have been phenomenal. They've come to know our executive management team. They've gotten to know our vision. They understand how we're going to disrupt the industry. We really, really appreciate it. And I believe we have a quote from Tim.
We do. And he says, Saphyre has developed an industry-leading software platform that organizes unstructured data and documents and automates activities in the end-to-end trade life cycle, from pre-trade to trading and post-trade. In addition, management has created a workplace culture grounded in values that align well with HCAP and gainful jobs approach. We are pleased to partner with Saphyre's team and its strategic partners in the next stage of the company's growth.
Thank you for that, Tim and the HCAP team. We really, really sincerely appreciate it. We're doing big things with these guys. But these three partners aren't the only ones. We've announced strategic partners in the past, some of whom have an equity stake in Saphyre, and some who also sit on our board. So we thank all our strategic partners for their efforts and everyone else we're dealing with in the finance industry. With that being said, I think there is another item we want to address, right, Steve?
Yeah, one more thing. What else to expect? So, as you guys might know, this might be the start of the spring season, but we like to recognize this as the start of the season of FinTech announcements. So in the coming weeks and days, you'll be seeing a nice cadence of press releases coming out from Saphyre, some of which are going to exemplify new partnerships. Others are going to be around accolades and achievements we've done in the market space. And lastly, some are going to be very disruptive and innovative news that we're going to truly, truly relish. Now, to give you a preview of what that might be like, what we'll tell you is that if you work with Saphyre, and this isn't hype, this isn't made up, this exists today, okay? If you work with Saphyre, we will give you an opportunity to have instant liquidity, instant allocation, and instant settlement. Now, how do we do that and who we do it with? You're gonna have to stay tuned for a couple of days to find out.
And with that being said, we want to thank you for joining us for this announcement. Please stay tuned to our social media pages on LinkedIn and elsewhere. You'll see the press releases coming up. We'll still be using also traditional media. In the fadeaway, you'll also see the handles for all our social media outlets that you can subscribe to. And again, we thank everyone. We'll see you next time. Thanks very much.